Good morning. Welcome to another daily dose of fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment, let me know that you are here and working out with me this morning. It is Thursday. That makes it Strength and Stretch Thursday. We're going to do some extra stretch today, which is awesome for me. I have not worked out all week, so if you follow along with me, you know that I was out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Attended my aunt's funeral. She lived 93. Was she 93? I think she was 93. I think she would be 94 next month. 93 years old and had a beautiful life, and it was just, more than anything, it was great to be back and see my cousins and see my cousins' kids, and so just a really gratifying few days. My brother and his wife came out too, so we were with family and extended family, and it was a good time. So as good as those things are, but for the most part, it was all beautiful, and they had a really nice send off for my aunt. So good weekend. Anything else? We finished up our August reset program yesterday, so really working on habits that create a healthy lifestyle. Follow along with me on my page. I've been doing some freezer meals lately, so if you want to see what those are looking like, check a couple different meals out. All right, I think, do I got 6:59 yet? We're still at 6:58. Tomorrow I may or may not be here. My son may be doing his first solo flight in the airplane. If he is, I'm going to be out of that. If he's not, I'll be here. So it's going to be a little up in the air. I don't know what the schedule is going to look like for tomorrow, but as soon as I know, I will let you know. All right, now I got 6:59. As always, I do not know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out, or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs you need to stop what you're doing, go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. And I see Lynn and Tim are on here this morning. So good morning. Stretching up overhead. And let's take it to the side. I was glad I was coming back on a Thursday, not a Wednesday, for obvious workout reasons. I did not want to start my week off with a Tabata workout. All right, let's go down to the ground. And we're going to take those legs wide, toes pointed out, and take it side to side. And go ahead and stand it up. Leave those feet wide and just take the torso side to side, keeping the knees still, keeping those legs still, and just taking the torso side to side, warming up that spine and the core. Legs in, hands just above the knees, arch the back, and round the back up, and bring the chin to chest. And press it, round it down, round it out. And go ahead and roll it all the way up. One arm comes across the body. Oh, hey, Laura. Good to see you. Charging the iPad. And we'll pull the other arm across the body. And pulling one elbow back. And pulling the other elbow back. And arms out to the side, and one hand goes behind the back, one behind the head. And to the other side. And we're going to take those hands behind the back, clasp the fingers together, press the hands down. And we're going to bring the chest forward, arms come up. And bring it back up. Let's go ahead and bring the ear to one shoulder. Continue to press those hands down. And back to center. Head goes to the other shoulder. And release. Go ahead and let those hands come out. We're going to bring our arms up overhead and just bring the hands down toward the ground, going down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. And go ahead and bend the knees, roll it up. We're going to take it onto the wall. Oh, hey, Carla. Stretching it out for sure. All right, we're going to take it onto the wall. One leg forward, one leg back. And pressing that knee, pressing that heel down to the ground. The front knee is bent, but the back leg is straight. Putting most of the weight on that back heel. Very little weight on the front leg. And bend the back knee, putting the weight to the toe. Stretching the lower part of the calf out. And we're going to take it to the other side. Back leg straight. Weight goes into the back heel. And bending the back knee, weight to the toe, heel stays pressed into the ground. arm on the wall, one arm up in the air, cross that outside leg over, and take the arm, arc it toward the wall. Taking it to the other side, arm goes up in the air, and arc the arm toward the wall. And bring it back. We are going to get started with, I'm going to start with some pretty light weights. This is a new exercise. It's nothing new, but we're going to combine a couple exercises. So we're going to have the arms here. The arms are going to come in and out, in and out. When the arms come in, one toe is going to go up and out. Arms come in, other toe goes up and out. Arms in, toe up, arms in, other toe up. Just keep that going. Little bend in the legs. Last one. Very good. A little different exercise there. We're going to take it into an external rotation here with keeping it with the arms. So my elbows are right against my body, just taking those arms out and in. One, and we're going to take, I'm going to go with these lighter weights for this first round, but we're just going to take the weight up and the weight up, up, up. Last one, and we're going to finish with some weighted scales. So, not much upper body on this one, given that upper body a break, although we are still holding weights. So, the weight's right in front here. We're going to take one leg back, point the toe to the ground, keep those hips down, or hips pointed to the ground, bring it right back up, trying not to put that foot down. If you need to, that for a balance check, that's fine. And going right to the other side, we take it down and up. 1. Very good. And we're going right back to the beginning with those bent arm fly with toe raise. So we're up, feet are wide, toes are pointed out, little bend in the legs, arms come in, toe goes up, arms in, toes up. Last one, and moving into those external rotations. I just realized I forgot a couple stretches in the beginning, those floor stretches. We'll get them later, don't worry. Here we go, external rotations. Moving into the kind of side to side with the arm raise. So side to side lateral raises, up, up. Last one, very good, and moving into the weighted scales. I remembered I went up on weight on this last week. Here we go, taking it down and up. I have one more, and going to the other side. Ready, taking it down and up. One, and we're going into our last sit in this first round. I know today might not seem super hard. That's by design. I haven't worked out this week, so I wasn't gonna come back too heavy today. So you guys get what I'm doing. All right, here we go, up and to the other side. One, that one, today's the first day I've done that combination, and just mentally, it took a little bit of work to sort of get the muscle memory on that one. All right, external rotations are next. Elbows are right next to the body, taking it out and in. Just a little motion here. Last one, and we're going into those side to side lateral raises, moving the one foot. So up, up. Go for one more on each side. Very good. And taking it into the weighted scales. Ready? And take it down and up. Point that toe down, keeping the hips pointed to the ground. One, taking it to the other side, down and up. One, I'm going to put these weights back, and I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and do those stretches that I missed. We're going to take it 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Bring the knee, bring the hands to the inside of the shoe, sorry, and sink the hips down. Take the hand that's furthest from the shoe and bring it up. And down. Hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. Bring that hand down to the outside of the shoe. Bring the back foot in. Step the other foot out, hands to the inside of the shoe, sink the hips down. And the hands furthest from the shoe goes up. Up. And down. Bring that back foot in, roll it up, and we're going to get started with the second round. So we're going to go, bring a set of weights down because we are going to do a fly, but we're going to start on our forearms in plank. So in a forearm plank, just like this, tuck the rear, or think about pushing the belly button to the backbone. That's a little bit of a hollow position. That is the correct plank position. Reach one hand out and in, and the other hand. Just alternating sides. If that's too tough, just hold the plank. Last one, taking just a little break here, and then going into plank on the hands, and we're gonna do a plank ankle tap. We have one more on each side. Very good. All right. A lot of core work there. Getting some shoulders when you get into that plank position. Taking it into a fly. So I'm on my back now. Feet are flat on the ground. Weights are right up over my chest. Arms are just slightly bent. Taking those arms down and up. Last one. Go ahead and bring it down. And we're going to finish with a weighted bridge. So you can do this, the bridge weighted or without a weight. If you have a weight, it's going to be on your lap. If you don't, you can just put your hands right by your side. If you have a weight, you're going to have to just sort of brace it on your lap. Let's go up on our heels. We're going to bridge it up, squeeze the rear, push through the heels and down. Bridge it up, squeeze and down. Don't rush it. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. And we're going right back to the beginning. That plank arm stretch, arm reach, forearm plank. On the forearms, belly button pressed into the backbone, reach, reach. Last one, and taking it up into a plank on the hands, and then adding the ankle tap. All the way back down into plank, and then ankle tap. last one, and taking it into the fly. Feet flat on the ground, arms up over the chest, arms slightly bent, take it down and up. One, and finishing off with the weighted bridge, heels on the ground. Ready, pressing through the heels, squeezing the rear as you lift up and down. Up, squeeze, down. Up, down. Keep it going. Up, down. 3, 2, last one, and just like that, we're going into our last set of the strength portion of this workout. Then we'll go into our stretch, starting on the forearms. Here we go, ready? And stretch. Stretch that arm out. Last one, and going into the plank on the hands and adding the ankle tap. You get tired, just hold plank. We have one more. Very good. And we're taking it onto our back. For the flies. Ready? Take it down and up. Last one, and going into the bridge with the weight, heels on the ground, toes pointed up, press through the heels, squeeze the rear as you lift up and down. Three, two, last one. And that is going to do it for the strength portion. We're going to move on to the stretch portion of this workout, my favorite part, and much looking forward to this part. I woke up this morning going, oh yeah, I get to stretch this morning. I miss it when I don't. Sometimes it's good to just take a couple days off. Like, I don't regret that at all or anything, or I don't, think that's bad. But I do miss the stretch. All right, let's go ahead and pull the chin to chest. And at the same time, press the head into your hands gently. You don't want to crank on your neck. And release. We're going to do that same thing, but bring the chin to one side. And release. And bring the chin to the other side. Those arms out to the side, one leg straight, one leg bent. Take the bent leg toward the inside of your body, keeping the same shoulder on the ground. Right leg moves, right shoulder stays on the ground. If that shoulder starts to come up, bring the knee back toward the midline. Taking it to the other side. Cross one leg over the other. We're going to use the bottom leg to pull the top leg toward your chest. And you're going to put your hand on the outside of the top knee and pull that knee toward your opposite shoulder. So you're pulling the whole leg in, you're pulling the knee toward your opposite shoulder. The hand that's on the outside of the knee, put it on the inside of the knee, press that knee out while pulling the whole leg in. And release. We're going to take it to the other side. Pull the whole leg in, pull the knee to the opposite shoulder. And press that knee out. Put those hands behind your back, fingers pointed out. Bring the shoulder blades together, bridge it up, and look back. And down. Keep those hands either behind your back, or you can sit them up, or you can bring them up in front of you and just take those knees side to side into that Z sit. good, and taking it onto the belly, pulling one heel to the rear. And release. And to the other side, pulling the heel to the rear. And release. Up on hands and knees, fingertips facing back toward your knees, tops of the feet pressed into the ground. Just a little rocking motion here, a couple rocks before you turn one hand palm up. Not much weight on that palm up hand, but I want you, as you rock on the other hand, think about turning the palm up hand into different positions. So point the fingers in all different directions. Just stretching out that forearm and that wrist before you switch sides. Very good. And we're going to sit back on the backs of the legs, or in my case, using a little bolster here to sit back on, stretching those arms out in front. And threading one arm under the other arm. Thread the needle. And to the other side. And taking it up into down dog, putting the toes on the ground, bringing the rear up, keeping those heels flat on the ground, arms right in between, or head right in between the arms. One leg goes up, bend it, rotate to the outside of the body, keep those hands flat on the ground, arms straight. And back into down dog. Other leg comes up, bend it, rotate, hands flat on the ground, arms straight. And bring it back into down dog, onto hands and knees. One leg comes forward, arms come up and back, tuck the rear, press the hips forward, stretching through that hip flexor, that groin area. Taking it to the other side, arms come up and back, tuck the rear, push through the hips. taking it onto our rear. Soles of the feet together, using the elbows to press the knees down toward the ground, sitting up tall. Release elbows from the knees. Take the chest forward. Nose toward the toes. Spine is long. And release. Go ahead and straddle those legs. One arm across the body. Shoulder goes down toward the thigh, fingertips to the toes. And to the other side. Down to center. And take the chest down to the thigh, straight back. And to the other side. And down the center. And bring one leg in. Press that bent knee down toward the ground as the chest goes to the thigh. To the other side. Release, crisscross. One arm comes to the outside of the opposite knee, other hand right behind the hip. Turn and look over that back shoulder. Sitting nice and tall. And to the other side. And let's see if we can stand it up without using our hands. Ah, that's getting so much better. All right, we're gonna stretch up tall and forward fold down. Go down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. Go ahead and bend the knees, roll it up, take a deep breath in, blow it out. And that is going to do it for the Daily Dose of Fitness on a Thursday. I see Shannon hopped on there, Joanna, Kara hopped on. Wow, it's a few people I haven't seen in a while, so great to see everybody. I have a card for you guys, or a mantra for today. It's fast, it's an easy one, but I think it's still very poignant. So it's one that you can say to yourself over and over today, and it's simple. It goes, be daring. Be daring. So I hope everyone has a great day. I hope to see you back tomorrow. There is a chance if my son does his first solo flight, I will be out on the tarmac watching him do that. But if not, I'll be here. But as soon as I know, I'll put a note on this page that says what I'm doing for tomorrow. So I may or may not be here tomorrow. Short week for me this week, I know. I'm glad it felt good, Shannon. But I am back next week for sure. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Hi, Tad. If not, I'll see you when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day. Bye. It absolutely was a stretch, Tad.